All right, dearies, let's have a discussion out here in Brenda's Quilting Studio. When you are sending a quilt to me, as Carla did, she mailed this quilt to me. She's made it for a friend. The friend likes very subdued colors. This is beautiful right here. This is a very old design. It's called Going to the Altar. It'll be fun when you get to see it up on the presentation wall. When you are mailing a quilt to me, all you need to really send is the top of the quilt, hopefully well pressed ahead of time, and the backing of the quilt. I do have about 20 backings here, so I can handle some things, but those are things that you need to send to me. You don't have to send your batting over to me. I have 5 styles of batting to handle all of the needs that you have for your quilt. I even have 100% bamboo and a cotton in case you want something that's a little bit more high premium. And then I have some that are more of the medium situation. I have some that are high loft to be able to give some nice density to your quilt right there. So we have a lot of options that we can run with. The batting right here, this batting is an 80-20 batting with 80% cotton and 20% polyester. And what I want to show you here is that this batting does have some stretch in it, so it needs to be careful in administering it. I'm careful in not pulling it too much. But secondly, it also has a top side and a back side. Not all battings have that. This one does. The top of the batting is smooth, and it has kind of little bumps that go downward into it, little dimples, if you will. And that helps because the quilt machine with its needle will go straight down into those. It's just a little smoother situation. It's how they've chosen to make it. And the back side of this is very bumpy. And that's because when it was needle punched in the factory, it's pushed downward, allowing the needle to go more smoothly into the batting. And this dimply part, this pimply part, the bumpily part, we want to go down. That will show the difference between the top and the bottom. Now, once it's quilted, no one's ever going to know. If you turn it the other way and you do your quilting on it on your domestic machine, or you tie the quilt, or you do it by hand, and then you put your binding on, friends, nobody is going to know that the batting is whichever way it is. But that's the purpose for this batting having a top and a bottom, is so that as the needle goes through, it goes through more smoothly. And even if you are literally hand stitching it, as my mama does and maybe your grandma did, they will go through more smoothly as well, because your needle will find its way better through the process of that batting being laid the correct way. So that's the purpose of it. If it has a texture, top and bottom, that's the purpose of the texture right there.